You ready? You ready? Here we go. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Chelsea. This is Hudson, and today we're gonna do his 3-month-old update. He's about ready for a nap, but I keep on meaning to do this. I meant to do a 1-month update. I meant to do a 2-month update, and every time I go to sit and do one, either something comes up and I can't sit to do one, or I realize, well, now he's only a week from being 2 months, so I'll wait, or you know what I mean? So I keep missing the time. So today I thought I'm just gonna make myself sit down and do it. So he will actually be 3 months old here in just a few days. He is 12 weeks, but he won't be 3 months old until September 12th, and it's September 6th. So he's about a week off that way, but if you go by weeks. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're gonna do a 3-month update before he's almost 4 months, and I feel like I can't do one because that's what will happen. Life gets busy. If you're new here and you don't know, he is our 6th baby. We have 4 girls, and then he is our 2nd boy. He was a home birth, and I have a video where I talk about that and share like a little montage of it, and I will link that down below if you want to hear his birth story. And then I of course do daily vlogs, and he is in those too because he's here every day. He's yawning. He had a really big laugh a little bit ago, and he's been giggling now for, oh, I don't know, a little over a month. He's been giggling, but earlier he laughed. It was so cute. I wish I had it on film, but I don't. Anyway, it was adorable. So I'm just gonna go through and talk a little bit about milestones he's been hitting and his weight and everything like that. Okay, you guys, different day, different outfit. He needed a nap that day, so I let him sleep, and I filmed a different video all about homeschooling with a newborn. I'll try to link that down in the description box if you want to go watch that. So, different day, but still, 3-month update. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Say, oh my goodness, I love my hands so much. Don't ya? You do. He sees Aria. Aria's down here. She's watching us. She's gonna be my helper. She's gonna watch and make sure I do a good job. Yes, she is. Can you say hello, friends? Look, say hello. Say hello, I'm Hudson. Okay, let's get to it. So, stat-wise, this guy, I don't remember if I said this, because now it's been a day. He is just almost 15 pounds. He's about 14 and a half pounds. Mom. Chunk-a-lunk. Remember? Okay. Thank you. 15 and a half, or 14 and a half pounds. He's a chunk. He's a big chunk. And he's 25 inches. And he, like, which is a good height, huh? Good height. It's his torso. His torso is really long, and then he has like short little legs. I feel like all of his length is up in his torso, and not so much in his legs. So that's his size. Oh, big burp. He can still squeeze into 0 to 3-month clothes, but I have to squeeze him into them. So he's mostly in 3 to 6. And he can even wear some 6 to 9. So he's a big boy. He does not like pacifiers, but he likes to chew on them. This kiddo here is getting a tooth. So, like I said earlier, he is 12 weeks. Kind of 12 and almost a half now, huh? And about 11 weeks, or right at 11 weeks, I felt a tooth. And I knew that for a couple of weeks he was really drooly and really chewing on his hands, but he has loved his hands since birth. He sucks on them. He keeps his thumb like this, and then he sucks on his fist. I even tried to show him his thumb once. I've never had a thumb sucker, but I thought maybe that's what he was wanting, but no, he doesn't like that at all. He keeps his thumb like this and sticks like half of his fist in his mouth. As you can see, he'll even try to get both fists in there. So I knew he was drooling a lot, and he was really sleepy. He was nursing more and kind of chomping. You know how babies do when they're teething? They'll kind of grind their gums back and forth when they're done eating, ready to be popped off, but still on. And he was doing that and just drooling a lot and sucking on his hands, and I thought, surely not, you know, because he was like 9 weeks old when this all started, and that's just really early for a tooth. But then at about 10 and a half, 11 weeks, I just stuck my finger in and I can feel it. It's over here on the right side. It's a bottom tooth, not a center tooth, one over to the side that has popped through, and you can just barely see a little white dot, and you can feel it though. You can feel the tooth, you can see it. I don't think I can get him to open his mouth up enough to show you guys. Aria's talking over here. Remember the rules? You can stay with mommy if you're quiet. So anyway, yeah, he loves his hands, and he does not suck on pacifiers. He never has. I don't have passy babies ever. Aria was my only one, and only for like 2 months, and then she was over it. She just loved to suck on things. So, but he likes to chew, like, so he'll munch on them, and this one just happened to be over here, so I grabbed it. But he likes this one with the giraffe that hangs off of it, like a nubba-wub, because he can kind of hold onto that and just chew and chew and chew. I ordered him a bunch of teething toys, and he would still rather have his hand. He gags real easy also. But yeah, he would rather have his hand. So anyway, that kind of goes over his size. And something new, he has discovered that he can use his hands for things. You want mama's thumb? And so he has started reaching for things, and just this week he actually can get them. So for a while, you know how babies do, they just kind of move their hands around and they're like, oh look, I can use those. But now he'll actually grab things and he'll pull them in, and then he can't see them anymore, so he'll let go of it. But yeah, he'll grab and he'll be able to get it. He gets really excited. He loves books. When we're reading books, he gets super excited. He'll make lots of noises and kick, kick, kick. He loves to look at the pictures as they change. He's noticed his feet, and he'll try to grab those as well. Like I said, he loves this mobile, and he'll just kick and kick and kick. And I share lots of videos over on Instagram of that, of him kicking. And when you go, because it's just like to look at, it does not spin, as you, I don't know if you can see, it just hangs there. So we'll twist it and let it spin, and he goes and then when it starts spinning, he just and kicks. He loves that. His hair is growing, so that's good. He's finally got some eyebrows. He didn't have eyebrows there for a little while. His hair is lighter, and he has less of it than my other kids. So yeah, it's still brown, but in the sun, there's a lot of gold and red in it. Whereas my other kids all have pretty dark hair, except for Natalee. She had red hair, and now it's like strawberry blonde. So we'll see what happens there. He can kind of roll. But I still think, you know, when they're young and they'll roll because he'll like try to eat the bed or whatever he's laying on, and he'll end up rolling to his tummy. I don't think it's real intentional. It just kind of happens. He has really good head control, and he has for a while. He's got a strong neck and a really strong torso. He's already, like, if I put him up on my belly, he'll kind of balance for a minute. Let him sit on my belly with my knees up. He'll kind of balance for a minute if we're toppling over. So he's just really strong little guy. If he's on his belly, he can push and hold his head up and look around. So much drool, y'all, so much drool. So we are breastfeeding. I breastfed all my babies, and he nurses during the day right at about every 2 hours, which is fine. I nurse on demand. I have with all my babies, so if he needs to nurse before 2 hours is over, that's totally fine. If he goes over 2 hours, that's totally fine. He doesn't go over 2 hours. He reminds me. He is a very, very happy baby. Very happy baby. For some reason, when I go to film, I think maybe my energy goes up, and he doesn't like that. So a lot of times on camera, it seems like he'll start to fuss, but in real life, I mean, he rarely ever cries. The only time he actually really cries is when it is at that 2 hour mark. It's time to feed him, and I go from holding him like this, because that's how I carry him around the house, you know. So I go from holding him, and then I lay him on my lap to, you know, get ready to feed him. Then he'll cry, and that's the only time he cries. That's the only way I know that he's ready to eat, is from instead of going from like chewing on his hand, he's like attacking his hand, because he won't even cry to let me know he's ready to eat. I'll just notice that, hey, he's really attacking his hand, so he must be hungry, or he's like attacking my shoulder. Otherwise, he doesn't cry about it. Just when I go to lay him down, he cries about it. He sees his little basket over there. Now he's gonna talk to it. So yeah, only time he cries. Otherwise, if he does get kind of upset, like maybe someone else has him while I get something done, and he starts to be like, hey, where's mommy? He just kind of is like and wiggly. But he doesn't really cry about it. And he's been pretty good with the teething. He's just been sleepy, eating a little bit more, chewing on his hands. At night, he is my best sleeper. All my other babies, I always have horrible sleepers, horrible sleepers. So I just assumed that he would be a horrible sleeper, and I'm not exaggerating. My babies, until I wean them, and they have nursed from, my youngest to wean was Violet. She was 14 months old. I was pregnant with Aria, and I normally dry up. And she was just very independent and wanted to go, so she was just kind of like over this. So she was my youngest to wean, and my oldest to wean was Aria, who nursed until 2 months before she turned 3. So anyway, until they wean, they wake up almost every hour, almost every night. So I don't get a lot of sleep when I'm nursing a baby. But this guy's awesome. Aren't you awesome? Yeah. You are awesome, baby. Yeah. He will sleep a good 4 to 6 hours at night. He had 1 week, and it was last week, when that tooth was really cutting. Maybe it was a week. No, yeah, last week. When he woke up every 2 hours at night, almost the whole week. But that even seems good when you are literally up every hour with most of your babies. 2 hours seems wonderful. But I was a little more tired. It takes me a while to fall back asleep. So even when he's done, you know, if he wakes up that often, like when my babies would wake up every hour, I would like just be falling asleep and they'd wake up, because it just, me naturally, that's how I am. It takes me a while. But yeah, so almost since being born, he would sleep for 4 to 6 hours. He's had a couple of rough nights here or there, and then last week where he was up every 2 hours, but generally like 98% of the time he is sleeping 4 to 6 hours at night. And he goes to bed around 9, 8:30 to 9:30, somewhere in that range. And then for a long time he was waking up every day at 5 to 5:30. That's what I did when I was pregnant, and I really do think he knew, like he was used to it, because he would wake up at that time. And now that he's been earthside for a little while, his normal wake up time's about 7, sometimes 7:30. So he'll go to sleep around 9:30, and he'll sleep till about 1:30 or 2. And then once we get to 2, he'll wake up again around 5, sometimes 4:30, and then he'll wake up for wake up time. So it's really not too bad. And his schedule really is, he'll wake up. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Did Mama's battery die? Did it die? It did. It always dies during sit down videos, doesn't it? Can you say, yeah? Say, I getting tired, friends. I getting tired, friends. Yeah, he's getting tired. So anyway, his schedule, that's what I was going on, is he, like I said, wakes up around 7, and he'll stay up for a good couple of hours, and then he'll want to take a nap. So he's awake for longer stretches in the morning, a good long stretch, and then a nap. A good long stretch in the afternoon, and then a nap, and then a shorter stretch before bedtime. And that just seems to be kind of his natural flow. Yeah, tell him. See, that's my flow. That's my flow. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I think I've covered most of everything. How big he is. All that stuff. He loves his little hands. He's a really happy guy. He's good in the car seat. Every baby I have gets better in the car seat. I don't know why that is, but my oldest were horrible in the car, and he is very chill. He never falls asleep in the car. Tell him. I never sleep in the car, but I'm happy and I'm good. It's cute to see his little personality. He gets so excited about his siblings, all of them. He loves when they come talk to him. He talks a lot. He's not going to talk first, I'm sure, now. He says, "Agoo." Hudson, say "Agoo." Aria, come tell Hudson "Agoo." Come tell him. Say "Agoo, brother." So yeah, he's a very easygoing. He's super relaxed. Okay, come tell him. Which is nice, because Aria, who's now 5, was a really difficult baby. Just very high maintenance. She was happy and she was fun, but she was very high maintenance. So she was just a little bit more high maintenance. Haven't made my bed yet today. So it's just been nice that he's been really relaxed. He's super chill. He'll go to just about anybody, which a lot of my babies don't do. But he's just really happy with anybody who wants to hold him. He loves to kick. Kick, kick, kick. Kick, kick, kick. He's in size 3 diapers. I don't think I talked about that. But yeah, this is 3 to 6 months. This is from Target. And you can see it's not too big. It's not too big, is it, buddy? It's not. No. So yeah, I think that's probably wraps it up for that update. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, see, I'm just a happy guy. He makes me want all the babies. All the babies. Before I had Hudson, if you've been around and you've seen vlogs and stuff, I was very much done. Aria, you know, was 4 when I found out I was pregnant, and for me that's a really big gap. It's a really big gap, isn't it? You're gonna smile now, the camera's not looking at you. You're getting hungry. A really big gap, and I just really felt done. I was happy to just have like big kids and not have to worry about baby schedules and just all the things you kind of worry about with babies. I just felt really done in my heart. So when I found out I was pregnant with him, I wasn't like down about it, but it didn't feel real. Like I said, I've talked about this in all my vlogs. Didn't feel real even up to like having him. I was like, I can't believe we're gonna have a baby. Like, it just did not seem real. And I worried a little bit, like, because we weren't trying to have a baby. I felt done. It didn't feel real. I thought, I hope I connect well and bond well and all those things. But let me tell you, I'm sure you can tell from vlogs, the minute he was born, oh, my heart went right back to baby mama heart. And I just really enjoyed, it's okay, baby. I just really have enjoyed having a baby. It helps that he's been really easy and really happy. Well, of course now he's gonna get hungry and mad, but since having him now, I'm like, well, just give me like 10 more. If they can all be like Hudson, I'll take 10 more, thank you. So anyway, that'll be it for the update. Tell you all his stats. Yeah, and the whole house is just smitten with him. They all want to hold him all the time. You hear him getting excited. Say, they all want to hold me all the time, don't they? You see mama up there? Excuse my baby voice. I have horrible baby voice right now, huh? Yeah. Say he sleeps, because we co-sleep, by the way. Everyone does what they think is right for them. Oh, you gonna try to get me? Say, I want to eat, mama. Where's the food? Where's the food? Yeah, he's hungry. So anyway, and the co-sleeping's going good. I've co-slept with all my babies. But anyway, I'm gonna go feed this little guy. I'm gonna go feed him. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, y'all.